Welcome mentors and mentees. Even the most successful companies struggle to choose their next leader, and they are having to do it more often than ever. Average CEO tenure is declining, transitions are accelerating, and the pressure on boards is rising. Choosing the CEO is one of the board's most significant, highest stakes responsibilities. And yet, many boards quietly fail at this exact task. In this room, we will sit with research by Annie Huang, Anthony Nyberg, and DJ Shepka, drawn from a survey of 49 public directors and 44 in-depth interviews with corporate directors, investors, and executive search consultants. They identified 10 common pitfalls that undermine CEO succession, and a fascinating, hopeful finding. Boards with solid succession practices reported significantly greater engagement from their chief human resources officer. The CHRO, in other words, can be the difference between a thoughtful succession process and a chaotic one. We will walk through the pitfalls one by one. We will begin with the hesitant CEO, who avoids the subject of succession out of discomfort with retirement, concern over legacy, or sometimes fear of losing control. As one director told the researchers, some CEOs essentially say, "I'm not ready to go, so I'm going to make sure there's nobody who can do the job I do now." That hesitation freezes the process. We will look at how a trusted CHRO can position succession as an act of leadership rather than a quiet replacement, helping a CEO feel secure, supported, and in control of the conversation. We will look at the reactive process, boards that wait too long, then scramble, and the discipline of embedding succession into the company's annual talent cycle with proper tracking and readiness metrics. We will look at the misaligned CEO profile. 72% of directors say their boards have analysed the company's expected future strategy, but only 58% agree that their CEO profile reflects future needs. Boards too often default to the traits of past leaders. Familiarity wins out over foresight. And as we go, we will keep one quiet question on the table. Whose job is it, in your organisation, to make sure these pitfalls do not happen? Because the lesson of this work is that succession does not just belong to the board or the CHRO. It belongs to every leader who is mentoring the next layer down, and to every mentee who is trying to develop into a future executive. To the mentors here, if you are a senior leader, ask yourself honestly whether you are making it easier or harder for the organisation to identify and develop your eventual successor. To the mentees, ask yourself whether you are visible, developable, and willing to take on the roles that prepare you for a future you may not yet feel ready for. As one director told the researchers, some people need 3 roles before they could become CEO, and each role would need 3 years. That is 9 years of intentional development for one transition. As we move into the chat, share one pitfall you have witnessed personally in a leadership transition, and tell us what you would have changed.